I was fortunate enough to come to Northwest State out of high school and get what was then Northwest Tech and get an associate's degree in business management, which helped me in my 30 plus years in the automotive in industrial manufacturing environment. And I worked in production control, worked with a tier 1 supplier. We were a tier 1 supplier to Ford, Chrysler, GM, and the others. And then when the automotive world tanked in the mid-2000s, then I had to reinvent myself and was looking around for something else to do, knowing that the world that I had been used to was no longer available to me. So I ended up back at Northwest State for a new associate's degree in medical assisting and phlebotomy.
In addition to teaching at Northwest State, you also walk the walk, so to speak, in that you do this professionally in a non-academic setting as well. Is that correct?
You're right, I do. When I graduated from Northwest State, I did a couple my externship programs were at Mercy Defiance Clinic, and they offered me employment there, and it worked well. With the hours that they offered, worked well with my career here at Northwest State, because I was also offered a chance to stay and teach here at Northwest State upon graduation. So it's a great combination. I feel I came late to the party in the medical world, so the opportunity to work in the medical field really gives me something to bring back to the classroom that I think is invaluable. I want my students to know what it's like in the real world, and know what they can expect when they go out into their externship, or what we call now a practicum. Their 80 hours or 120 hours of on-the-job training at the end of their classroom career. So what I see and experience in the same role as what they're going to be hiring into, I think offers them a lot of information that they might not get from someone else. I like to think that we are more than just instructors. We see them face to face a lot. We interact with them perhaps more than a general subject. And because this is a career we have all chosen, we have more of an interest in it than someone else perhaps. But we really like to get to know. It's our intent to get to know our students more than just as a student, but as individuals with lives outside of Northwest State. A student who takes my class, the medical office procedures class, will in the end hopefully learn what's expected from working in a medical office. Office equipment doesn't change, whether it's a medical office or an industrial office. Writing letters, putting together thoughts in a cohesive manner from your head through your fingertips out to a piece of paper. Producing work that is of quality to your provider or your supervisor the first time, getting it right the first time. That's kind of what I think in general is what our students, what I want them to end up with, is the idea that your employer, whether it be in the medical world or elsewhere, is going to expect your best work on your first attempt.
So helping impart a good ethical and moral compass is also sounds like something that you're very passionate about.
Yes, our students need to have that integrity. That's what comes from within them to do the right thing, even when nobody's looking. And that's very important in the healthcare world, because you will have access to a lot of private information on patients that should not be shared.